matchup. So we'll see if they can take advantage of that. So the Dukes will start off to bat with Lauren Riley leading off.
Introduce the non-starters for York.
And we'll be right back for the start of this game. Well, welcome back for the championship of Seward versus York. Kate Malale will be on the mound, the Creighton commit for softball. Should be a pitcher's duel in this final with her against Severs.
The Seward defense in left field is Lindsay Flesner. The center fielder is Kaylee Shufflebear. And the right field, Gina Brazy. Across the infield, Haley Marshall's the third baseman. The shortstop is Grace Hamlin. At second base, Janessa Brazy. And the first base, Elena Goldsmith. On the mound, number 8, Kate Malale. Behind the plate, number 12, Claire Carl. Batting for York in the top of the first will be Lauren Riley, Kylie Nixon, and Carly Sievers. The umpires for today's game behind the plate, Doug Colby on the bases.
And Riley ready to step into the box to lead off this championship game.
At third. And ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball.
Riley taking a couple practice swings as she sets and ready to lead off this championship game. And Malale throws ball one away.
One run does come across, though, for holders of Creeks in the top half of the first. So the bottom of the first is up next. And it's the Dusters coming to the plate.
Riley fouls that one right and out of play. 1-1 count. Malale, the pitch, is in there for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Just high to Riley. Good eye by her to lay off. And she gets the count back to 2-2. Off-speed pitch got called low for a strike, so Riley down on strikes. Nice start for Malale.
Catcher Kylie Nixon. Carly Sievers on deck.
Kylie Nixon steps up to the plate. Ball 1 outside. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on by Nixon. Malale gets the count back to even, 1-1. The 1-1 off speed popped up towards short and play made by the shortstop. Well, 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. That'll bring up Carly Sievers to bat, number 15 for the Dukes.
Carly Sievers.
See if she can get some 2-out rally going here. And Malale, the pitch, is in there for strike 1. And the 0-1 is outside for ball 1. 1-1 count for Sievers. Swan on and miss. Nice pitch up in the zone for Malale. Getting Sievers to chase. That puts count in her favor. 1-2 now. As Sievers pops that one into center. Play made by the center fielder, and 1-2-3 down go the Dukes. Nice scoreless inning for Malale to get this one underway. Seward will be at bat in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back for that.
Thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
And welcome back to today's championship in the Central Conference Softball Tournament. We see New York go down 1-2-3 there in the first. Bottom half of the inning now. Seward up to bat. Claire Carroll will lead it off, the sophomore for the Blue Jays. Both teams advancing to the final. York with wins over Lakeview and Holdridge, and Seward with wins over Northwest and Crete. Couple of good wins for both teams to get themselves here in the finale. As Carroll steps into the box, ready to lead off.
Leading off for Seward in the bottom of the first, number 12, catcher Claire Carl. Gina Brazy on deck.
And Seaver's first pitch is hit on towards second base, and the play is made. Out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Seavers. Nice start for her.
Number 11, the right fielder, Gina Brazy. Lana Goldsmith on deck.
And she's first pitch swinging as well as just out of the outstretched glove of Peterson, or Zump, excuse me, over towards third. So a couple of first pitch swings at Severs. And Severs with the 0-1 is low and away for ball one. The 1-1 pitch is swung on. Little tapper, Nixon's got to make a play, and Brazy is safe. She really hustled down the line. She had a lot of speed. Tough play for Nixon to get the ball and spin around and make a good throw like that. So infield hit for Brazy. That'll bring up Elena Goldsmith, the lefty for Seward, with one on first. Here's the first for Severs, and that's low for ball one.
Look at the score and say no problem.
And the 1-0 is swung on towards second. Chance to turn two. Over towards Riley. They get the lead runner. So two down now for Severs and the Dutes as Elena Goldsmith reaches on a fielder's choice.
Goldsmith reaches first on the fielder's choice. Brings the plate number 3, the left fielder, Lindsay Flesner. Haley Blecker on deck.
So number 3 now, Lindsay Flesner, the junior. For the Blue Jays up to bat. And that one is popped and skied out of play.
Have you heard anything from Kevin?
Well, Dr. Lucas was there. He just walked in.
Josh Brewer said he was going to send us some results from. Where's their invite today?
Here.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, golf?
Yeah.
Golf is...
And Severs with the off speed in there. 0-2 now for Severs, right where she wants Flesner and the Seward batters. And Severs just outside with ball number 1. 1-2 count now for Severs. The pitch is skied over towards first base, and Peterson under the ball to make the play. So besides the infield hit, York gets out of the jam in the first. We'll be right back at 0-0 for the top of the second when York will take at-bats.
Trucking industry gives you a lot of opportunity for careers because there's such a wide, vast list of possibilities and areas that you can go into. As technicians, these trucks are as advanced as cars are today, so we need technicians that can work on them and understand how to work a computer system and get them up and running so the customer can make money. These trucks are workhorses, but they're built for comfort and they're easy to drive. Freightliner builds these trucks for drivers' wants and customers' needs.
Welcome back here to conference softball action as York is taking on Seward in the conference championship. York lost a coin toss to determine the home and away team, so even though York is hosting this nice tournament, York will be batting first, and they are considered the guest in this one, as Malale's pitch is 1-0. Zump swinging at strike one there. The 1-1 from Malale is outside for ball two. The 2-1. Off speed. Way to make Zump chase there. 2-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off if you are Zump and the Duke hitters. Malale works that off speed well. And the 2-2 is just inside. So that brings count to a full count now. And the payoff pitch from Malale is swung on and missed by Zump for out number one in the inning.
Number 27, the left fielder, Hannah Norquist. Marissa Harcrow on deck.
Hannah Norquist up to bat for the Dukes as she takes ball one inside from Malale. Strike two inside part of the plate. Oh, 2 strikes now on at Norquist. Just got to try and foul off pitches or put it in play. As she does, short little pop-up in foul territory caught by the catcher. So 2 down now for the Dukes, as that'll bring up number 4, Marissa Harcrow.
The batter, number 4, the right fielder, Marissa Harcrow. Morgan Peterson on deck.
Harcrow with 2 outs up to bat. Trying to get something started here. Top 2. First pitch is swung on towards the Seward dugout and foul. First baseman gave it a chase, but it was foul, so 0-1 now on Harcrow. And the 0-1 is fouled back by Harcrow. So now she's down in the count, 0-2. Malale's got her right where she want her. Harcrow's got to lay off the off-speed in the dirt here. And Malale throws one right down the zone, and she will make the play herself. So, 6 up, 6 down for the Dukes. We'll be right back here for the bottom of the second where Seward will bat.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com.
To this championship game, Couple of rivals going at it here, York and Seward. Seward up to bat, number 22, Haley Blecka.
Yeah. Yeah, because first I
Did you
thought,
hear it pop out, or
no,
were you on base?
I was on the plate, but at first I thought the hip got her because when she swung, and she thought, I think the ball hit her, but knuckles or something. And then when Coach Severs come out, she said, did it pop out and pop back in? She said, yeah. So, it's her shoulder, right?
That's what I'm told. I don't know.
So here comes the first pitch from Severs. Swung on and hit by Blecka through third base and short. Nice leadoff single for Blecka.
Number 8, pitcher Kate Mullally. Kaylee Shucklebear on deck.
That brings Malale up to the plate for the Blue Jays.
It's right up there at the top.
I haven't been to the
This
Smith
and
complex in a
Hastings
couple of years.
are probably the better ones in the state. I haven't been to the Cat Hospital or in Omaha.
Good job by Blecka getting on base, as she'll have a courtesy runner come in.
Courtesy runner at first base for. She's a designated player. For Haley Blecka.
And that one is smoked into right. Runner smartly holds up at second. So 2 leadoff singles here to start the bottom half of the second inning. Nice start by Seward. Good hit by Malale.
Eddie Marshall on deck.
As number 16, Kaylee Schluckelbeer is up to bat, the senior. As she's showing bunt, and she gets it down. Severs over towards first. Throws high. They say she is out, though. Nice job by Morgan Peterson over at first.
Who's credited with the sacrifice.
So a sack bunt there for Schluckelbeer.
Number 20, the third baseman, Haley Marshall. Grace Hamlin on deck.
Marshall up to bat now for Seward. That's Haley Marshall. She's got 2 in scoring position. Chance to break this game open and give us our first runs of the afternoon. As strike 1 is in there from Severs.
The guy I was working with, Dave, go through the Class A. Dave Coley. Dave Coffey. This is Doug Coley.
And the 0-1 is fouled back. So 0-2 now. Severs should really use a strikeout here. Sack fly would get the runner in from third if she tagged.
This is Doug Colby.
Just 1 out. Big spot for Marshall. And the 0-2 is tapped foul down the first baseline.
But I mean, have you heard about districts for this year already? You're doing A, what's that?
Yeah, I'm new Class A district. Everybody here is doing district.
How are you getting it?
And the 0-2 from Severs is hit into center. That one is deep. That's going to get down for at least 2. 2 runs come in to score. Nice job by Marshall. I'm sure Severs wants that one back, as she did not want to throw that one in the zone on an 0-2 count. But nevertheless, the Seward Blue Jays take the lead 2-0 here early in this one.
What's that?
This is the third time
Fourth. Number 7, the shortstop, Grace Hamlin. Janessa Brazy on deck. Correction. Or Carl on deck. Yeah, one time I was down at Hastings.
Yeah, Hastings.
Grace Hamling, the freshman, now up to bat for the Blue Jays.
I don't know if it was a triangular or a single game here.
She's in a runner in scoring position with Carroll back up on deck. The top of the order coming up. Strike 1 there by Severs.
We have wherever they'll come back.
That one is just outside, 1-1.
York had a signal game against February, washed out on Monday. The triangular with Central City and St. Paul, at St. Paul. So they haven't played for 10 days.
And that one's hit towards short. Nice play by Riley to keep it in the infield. Runner will stay. Now she's in a pickle. As the runner is out. Wow, the Seward coach does not like it. Good job by the York defenders getting that ball over there. The Seward coach is not happy with the call. Nice job by Riley keeping that one in the infield, though. That would have scored the third run of the game, but it doesn't. So now 2-0 lead. Carroll back up to bat for the second time here in this game. She grounded out her first time. This will be big for Severs if she can get out of this one with only giving up 2. That one is foul. And the 0-1 from Severs. Swung on and missed by Carroll. Now she got her down 0-2 in the count. Let's see if Severs this time doesn't make a mistake, as she did last time on that 2-run RBI double by Marshall. And the 0-2. And that one is outside for ball 1.
So I asked him the other day, they all had a
1-2, just outside. So 2-2 now, 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs in this inning for Seward. Severs needs this pitch here. And the 2-2 is low for ball 3. That pushes it to a full count now. Full count, 2 out, runner on a second. And the payoff pitch from Severs is swung on and fouled back. Severs looking at her armband, wondering what to throw here on the full count. The payoff pitch is fouled. So nice at bat here from Carroll, seeing all Severs pitches. We'll see what Severs uses here. 7th pitch of the at bat. And that one is fouled. So Carroll staying alive, battling in this at bat. Here's the 3-2. And that is fouled. Down at the first base line. So Carroll has now seen 9 pitches in this at bat. About to see her 10th from Severs. Really working. And the payoff pitch is foul down the left field line there. So we'll see if Severs can get her here with the 11th pitch of this at-bat. Full count. Runner over at second. 2 down. Payoff pitch is swung on and missed. What a battle that Severs ends up coming out on top in. But nevertheless, Marshall 2 RBI double here in this inning to give Seward the lead. We'll be right back for the top of the third where the York Dudes will bat.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
And welcome back as Morgan Peterson, the junior for York, will take the plate here. See if she can spark something for her team. As Malale throws that one in there for strike one. Malale swings and misses. Excuse me, Peterson swings and misses at Malale's pitch. So 0-2 now for Malale. And that one is high. Good take by Peterson. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed by Peterson. That's Malale's third strikeout of this
10,
championship.
Abby Severs. Alexis Linder.
Abby Severs up to deck. Up to bat, excuse me. Alexis Linder is on deck. Bluejays got one down here. Severs swings and misses at that first offering. And the 0-1 is hit towards the Seward dugout and foul. Seward dugout over by first base. York's over by third. Malale just got her at 0-2. And that one's high. Good take by Severs. And Malale, the 1-2, has swung on and missed her second strikeout of the inning.
Number 18, the designated player, Alexis Linder. Lauren Riley on deck.
That's Malale's fourth of the game. Fourth strikeout. Now Linder at bat. Trying to get a 2-out rally here going in the top of the third. Swung on and missed for strike one. And swung on and missed. Nice pitch by Malale, making Linder chase on the outside part of the plate. So Malale count is at 0-2 here against Linder. Nice take by Linder. Seward coach doesn't like that call. One and 2 to Linder is high. So 2-2 now. Riley on deck for the Dudes. Top of the order coming up. We'll see if Linder can get on and see what Riley can do. As Linder hits that one hard into center, it's going to get over the center fielder's glove as Linder's going it too. And she'll get in there with a stand-up double. And that is big for the York Dukes. As now the top of the order comes up. You got Riley, Nixon, and Carly Sievers up to bat in this coming up here. And that is the York Dukes' first hit of this ball game. As Riley takes the first pitch for ball one. So 1-0 count now is outside. 2-0. Linder over at second. Riley up to bat for the Dukes. 2-0 count. Riley hits that one deep into center, and that one is way gone as that one ended up in the parking lot. That one was jacked out there into center. 2-2. York just tied the game on a Lauren Riley's home run. What an exciting way to tie the game here in this third inning as that ball was crushed into dead center.
Number 2, catcher, Riley Nixon.
And after Riley's 2-run home run, that'll bring up Kylie Nixon as she hits that one into center. Scooped by the shortstop. And they call her out at first. And the York coaches don't like that call. So a couple of questionable calls here early by the umps. But York does tie it on a Lauren Riley's 2-2. Ties it at 2-2 with her 2-run home run. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com.
Welcome back here to the championship game of this Central Conference softball tournament versus York and Seward.
Leading off for Seward.
Seward is the home team in this matchup. As Brazy will lead off for the Bluejays. She singled her last time up. We just seen Riley's 2-run home run tie the game for the Dukes. In the top half of the inning, we'll see how Seward responds as the bat leaves Brazy's hand and foul ball. Strike one for Sievers. And the 0-1 just outside. Sievers says my bad to Nixon. So a 1-1 count now. And that one is fouled back. So 1-2 now on a Brazy. Seaver's looking at what pitch he wants to give Brazy here. Here's the 1-2. Hit up over Seaver's glove and into center field for a base hit.
Number 21, first baseman, Elena Goldsmith. Lindsay Flesner on deck.
And at Goldsmith up to bat now. No outs. 1 on first. Goldsmith reached on a fielder's choice in her last at-bat. And that one is hit into center. Mittman makes the play.
Flies out to Nicole Mittman, who makes a nice catch on left
So
center
1
field.
out now for the Dudes. First pitch swinging was
Number 3,
Goldsmith.
left fielder, Lindsay Flesner. Haley Blecka on deck.
Flesner now up. She flew out her last time at bat. And Seaver's first pitch is swung on and fouled.
My wife gets it more than me, for sure. She seems to be like a smoothie comes across it. Just, whenever my daughter was upset about it, we think it's nothing compared to what's big things. We kind of settle down.
So the 0-1 count for Seavers is on the way. Hit over towards third, and that gets by Zump's glove.
1 out single for Lindsay
So a 1 out
Flesner.
single there for Flesner as she'll reach for the first time today. First and second, 1 out. That'll bring up Blecka, who singled at her last at-bat.
Number 22, the designated player, Haley Blecka. Blecka singled in the second inning. Keep Malali on deck.
And the Seaver's looking at what to throw here to Blecka, as that is in there for strike 1.
Of the umpires here, more it seems like more so than in baseball, is a delay on the arm. Do they say strike right away?
Yeah.
And then
You're going to verbalize it, and then you're going to see it.
And that is swung on and missed. Outside pitch. Nice work by Seavers there. As she makes count 0-2 now. See what Blecka can do down in this count. Laying off the outside pitch. That's always a hard one to lay off.
to announce from Miller Park.
Blecka doing a good job.
You can hear that a lot more. I just assume that's pretty standard for all of them to see it say it and then signal.
And the 1-2. Nice layoff again by Blecka on that outside pitch. Seavers likes to work the outside part of the plate. Not biting there though. So that pulls the count back to 2-2. 1 out, 2 on. And it got her the third time on that outside pitch. Nice pitch by Seavers as Blecka chases out of the zone to go get that one. And she strikes out. Malale up. She singled last time at bat.
Kaylee Shucklebeer on deck.
As Seavers throws ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one is hit up the middle. Mittman cut off by Seavers. She throws back to second, and the lady at second is safe. So 1 run comes around to score. Nice RBI single there by Malale.
Batter number number 16, the center fielder, Kaylee Shucklebeer.
Shucklebeer up now. She had a sacked bunt last time.
Haley Marshall on deck.
No, see, I did Seward earlier. Said Shucklebeer didn't get a home run against Northwest, but she may have on the other field. There were 3 single home runs on the
And that one is in there for strike one. Severs pulls the count back to 1-1. Malale over at second. She had the RBI single, reach on a fielder's choice. Nice play there by Peterson as the Dukes get out of the jam, but 3-2 lead now. Seward leads this one here. Top of the fourth, we'll be right back for York's at bat.
Trucking industry gives you a lot of opportunity for careers because there's such a wide, vast list of possibilities and areas that you can go into. As technicians, these trucks are as advanced as cars are today, so we need technicians that can work on them and understand how to work the computer system and get them up and running so the customer can make money. These trucks are workhorses, but they're built for comfort and they're easy to drive. Freightliner builds these trucks for drivers' wants and customers' needs.
And welcome back here for the top of the fourth in this championship matchup between York and Seward. Fighting for this conference championship title here today. Number 15 is Carly Severs, and she's up to bat now. We've seen a back and forth game here so far early in this one, as that one is outside and away for ball one. Well, due up this inning is Severs, Zump, and Northwest. As Severs swings at the off-speed, fouls that one back. 1-1 now the count. That one is hit right back to Malale as she throws over to first for out number one.
To Elena Goldsmith, retire Severs for the first out. Number 14, third baseman Carson Zump.
Zump up to bat now. She struck out her first time in her first at bat. And Malale the pitch. And that is low and away for ball one. And the 1-0. Off speed, that is popped up by Zumpf. Catcher over to make the play. And Zumpf is retired. Up to the plate will be Northwest.
Catch on Zump's pop fly.
Tough go for the dudes so far.
And Northwest. Marissa Harcrow on deck.
They just have the two hits by Linder and Riley. Riley, of course, hitting that two-run home run to tie it up, but then Seward taking the lead right back on Malale's single. And Northwest is down in the count 0-1. Here it is. And that is high for ball one.
Phil got out of teaching and coaching maybe 10 years ago.
The 1-1 is popped up high and infield towards second. Tough play, but the play is made as second baseman shields off the sun. So 3 up, 3 down for the Dukes in the top of the fourth. We'll be right back. Seward leads 3-2.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
And welcome back here to the championship game between York Dukes and the Seward Bluejays. Seward to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. 3-2 lead for them. And strike one is in there for Severs to Marshall. Last time Marshall was up, she had a 2 RBI double, which got the offense going in the second inning. The 0-1 by Severs is outside.
No, I don't know this game all about it. No, they just say, oh wow, she's going to be a great Husker. I don't know.
That's a good bunt laid down. Beating it out to first base goes it's
Is the distance the same? They call it. I mean,
43 feet.
it used to be what, 40?
And the 1-1 is low. So hitter count here for Marshall. Here comes the 2-1 offering from Severs. And that is fouled off the foot of Marshall. And that pulls it down back to 2-2.
We had it back.
Here comes the 2-2. And that is low and inside. Ball 3 now. So full count here. Third base coach over to talk to his hitter. Tell her something.
Earlier today, ball.
and that ripped right to the shortstop. Hastings makes the catch.
And the home plate umpire going to call in
The ball gets in the dirt.
the other 2 umpires. Talk this one over.
I couldn't tell if it did or not. It looked like it was close.
Emily Dunaway.
Is that what they're talking about?
I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Single in the first inning, then had the sacrifice fly, remember, deep to center field. It actually took the
And it looks like all is good as we'll go back to play here. Full count on Marshall. No outs, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. As that one is hit over towards Riley, adds short over to Peterson, and that is out number 1 for the Dukes.
Morgan Peterson retires Marshall for the first out. Number 7, the shortstop, Grace Hamlin. Claire Carl on deck.
Last time Hamlin was up, she reached on a fielder's choice as she hits that one sharply into left as it'll get down.
Without signal for Grace Hamlin.
Nice piece of hitting by Hamlin. Taking that one into left.
Number 12, catcher Claire Carl. Gina Brazy on deck.
Claire Carl up to bat now.
Last time we lost, at least here. Well, last
And that one is
the
fouled.
only one that we lost at home was 6-3. And we were up 3-1 late. We had 2 or 3 errors. So this, if they want to lose, they got it.
Strike three, it catches it inside.
I think it might be good.
Boy, now I thought it was going to be a lock-in. It was hustling first. And the strike
And that one is outside by Seaver, so 1-1 the count.
Played, she was 3 for 3 today.
That's the shoulder one.
She was batting kind of early, and then she got hurt and moved it. So, DP for a while, then
right
back
side
on
of
line
it's
as
off
the
the
6th line.
glove of Nelson in right field. Scoring from second is Itzy.
And she played.
As Carroll fouls that one over by the Seward dugout there.
Several.
She came back
Yeah, I'm trying to.
from today. I mean,
Yeah, she's back in center field, but she's not batting.
okay. So batting probably about.
She had some really good cuts, and I don't know if that just kind of aggravated it.
So the 1-2 from Severs hit over towards third. Chance to turn 2 as they're just going to get the lead runner there.
Carson's up to Abby Seaver, forces Hamlin in second base. Carl aboard on a fielder's choice at first base, and with 2 down, it brings to the plate number 11, right fielder Gina Brazy. Brazy is 2 for
Brazy
2,
now up
singles
at
in
the
the
bat.
first and third innings. Landon Goldsmith on deck.
Brazy is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles here today.
All of the coaches, got everybody except for sort of last time. When you have an event like this and the games are rolling over, it just makes it so much easier to get.
And Severs, the first pitch to Brazy is outside for ball 1.
There's no big surprise. I mean, I wouldn't share with the other coaches anyway. I mean, they know enough. They've seen it. I mean, I wrote down what I thought would be his defensive position. He got everything correct except for the pitcher, Malali, didn't start in the first game.
As the runner takes off, throw is high. So stolen base there for Carroll.
Makes it a lot easier when you have 3-0, or excuse me, 3-2 to send that runner.
Sure.
Called strike three. Paints that inside corner again. So Townsend picks up her first 2 strikeouts of the game.
And the 2-0 is hit towards Zump over to first, and she gets the runner. So Severs and the Dukes get out of that jam. They'll be up to bat here in the top of the 5th, trailing by 1. We'll be right back.
Trucking industry gives you a lot of opportunity for careers because there's such a wide, vast list of possibilities and areas that you can go into. As technicians, these trucks are as advanced as cars are today, so we need technicians that can work on them and understand how to work a computer system and get them up and running so the customer can make money. These trucks are workhorses, but they're built for comfort and they're easy to drive. Freightliner builds these trucks for drivers' wants and customers' needs.
And welcome back to this Central Conference Softball Championship versus Seward versus York here. Hartrow up to bat in the top of the fifth. Dudes currently trail by one as that one is gloved by Malale.
It's played by Malale on the mound.
So line out for Hartrow.
Number 35, pitcher first baseman Morgan Peterson. Abby Severs on deck.
And Peterson will come up for the dude. She struck out her first time as she watches that pitch away for ball one.
That one inning, I didn't add it up. Well, she had 73 going into the last inning, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 84 pitches.
And the 1-0 is fouled back by Peterson. Well, big spot here for Peterson. Try and get something going. As that one is in there on the inside part of the plate for strike two. And the 1-2. Hit through the third baseman's glove over there. Nice hit by Peterson as that one goes under Marshall's glove. And Peterson reaches with a base hit.
Abby Severs. Alexis Linder on
That'll bring up Abby Severs, number 10. And pitch number 1 is fouled back by Severs.
So then you get one other runner on base. Then you was Riley was on base. Carly comes up and hits one out. So here you thought you had a nice little lead story.
Yeah.
As that one is a nice off speed on the outside part of the plate for strike two.
Telling the guy that was writing the story, it's kind of a cool storyline with the sisters home run the same inning.
Here's the 0-2. High. Nice take by Severs to lay off that.
Damn, you're not writing it for her. Writing it for me who reads it.
Yeah. That's good coverage.
And that one is looked at for strike three. Not what Severs was looking to do in that at bat as she watches strike
Number
three.
18, the designated player, Alexis Linder.
Linder up to bat now. She had a double in her first at bat.
What do some of these people do? I mean, what type of your umpire? So,
I'm a sales rep for a company.
That one is in there for strike one.
That's who I'm a sales rep for that.
Greg's job. Is that what Greg does?
Greg sells sports equipment for somebody, so he travels around the state.
And that one is inside.
Getting off or something
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
What does Heather do?
Heather is an assistant coach for Central Community College, and then she works.
And the 1-1.
She works part-time in a
Nice take there by Linder as that ball was in the dirt. So Peterson over at first. 2-1 count here for Linder.
he umpires a lot.
2 outs for the Dudes. As Linder takes that one inside.
I know he's worked for part-time basis.
So 3-1 count here. Be big if she can get on a base and set up Riley at the top of the order. As Linder takes ball 4. So just like that, the Dudes are threatening with first and a second. As Riley, who hit a 2-run home run her last at bat, is up at the plate.
1 for 2, had a 2-run homer last trip to the plate. Kylie Nixon on deck.
Nixon on deck for the Dudes.
What's that?
You're right at the top of the order.
Yeah. Receivers. Probably Severs out of that.
And that is low for ball 1. And the 1-0
First of all,
is taken for strike one.
I talk to her every now and then after customer softball. She said, in this day and age, she said, you have to start the recruiting process really early. So some of the gals in what would be her class, since she hadn't been recruited, she said,
And the 1-1 is low in the dirt.
signed for 3 years. So all of a sudden,
Riley's got the hitter count here.
or not playing or anything disenchanted, and they just said, so she said, there's no room in the end right now.
And Malale's pitch is swung on and fouled.
She was batting, believe it or not, over 800. I think he's down, well, she's probably in the fives now. She was mid-sixes before this. She was
2-2 from Malale. Is scooped into center. Runner on the way home. And she is safe as Linder will advance to third and Riley over to second. Nice at bat for Riley as she ties this game at 3-3.
She takes second on the throw. Peterson scores.
Nice hitting there by Riley as she dug that ball out low.
Throwing error.
Scooped and into center. Round came Peterson, and we have a 3-3 game here in the top of the fifth.
Number 2,
With
catcher,
2 outs.
Kylie Nixon.
Nixon can do some damage here and take this
Carly
lead
Sears
back.
on deck.
she didn't get the home run I was talking about.
Malale's pitch is swung on down foul towards the first baseman.
The guy I work with, Dave Coffey, he's maintenance guy.
0-2 count here for Nixon.
Dave Coffey, the one the umpire I work with, he's
And that one is taken high for ball one.
maintenance standard guy, pre-middle school.
Just get, I'm probably can't augment.
Here comes the 1-2 offering from Malale. That one is hit into left by Nixon. And what a play out in left. A diving grab by the left fielder keeps this game knotted up at 3. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th inning where Seward will get a chance to bat.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com.
And welcome back here to the championship of the Central Conference Softball Tournament. York and Seward are knotted up at 3. York just tying the game there on Riley's single in the top half of the 5th. So Seward will come up to bat. And at number 21, Goldsmith will lead off. It'll be Goldsmith, Flesner, and Blecka up to bat here.
Lindsay Flesner on deck.
And Severs, the first pitch offering, is hit up the middle by Goldsmith. So the Blue Jays will start off with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 5th.
with a leadoff single.
The first base.
Number 3, the left fielder, Lindsay Flesner.
And Flesner will come up to bat. She is 1 for 2 with a base hit in this contest. As Severs, first pitch is outside. And here comes the 1-0, and that is wide outside. So 2-0 pitch, 2-0 now for receivers. Goldsmith over at first. Bleka on deck. And the 2-0 is taken by Flesner. And that pushes the count to 3-0. Trouble spot here for receivers. In a tie game in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll see if she's got the green light here on 3-0. And she's taken all the way for ball 4. So 2 leadoff runners here by a single by Goldsmith and a walk by Flesner. That'll bring up Bleka. Malale on deck. Couple of dangerous hitters so far here in this one. Malale is 2 for 2. She's on deck. Bleka is 1 for 2. She is at to bat.
When they said that it's supposed to be.
And Nitson throws over to third. And they're going to call her safe. As the runner went on the low pitch. Flesner moves over to second on the throw down to third. So real tough spot here for receivers. First base is open. 2-0 count. Receivers a little trouble with the command here late in this one. And the 2-0 pitch is hit over through the gap in first and second. Throw goes to home as the runner retreats over to third. And Bleka will move to second, so not good there for the Dukes. As Seward takes a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 5th in this championship. Nobody on, and Malale is up. Tough spot here for the Dukes.
Number 8, the pitcher, Kate Malale. Malale is 2 for 2. No singles today. Kaylee Shuckleberry on deck.
Malale up to bat here. As she's first pitch swinging. Stopped by Riley. She'll throw over to first. And she's got Malale, but the run does come home to score. So 5-3 game now. Seward leads over York. As this one is not going well here in the bottom of the 5th for the Dukes. As Coach Severs comes out to talk to Nixon, the catcher for the Dukes. So 1 out now. Schluckelbeer up for the Bluejays.
What I thought when I read the bell, I thought Riley was a great center field. She's very
And the 0-0 is high for ball 1. So 1-0 count now, 1 out. And sworn on and missed by Schluckelbeer. The 1-1 from Severs is low for ball 2. So hitter count here for Schluckelbeer. So the 2-1 offering from Severs. And that one is skied into left. Runner looking to tag. The throw to the plate is not in time as the run will score. 6-3 game. Schluckelbeer did her job there up at the plate. Got the run in from third. So now no one on the base path. 2 outs. But York trails 6-3. Just a tough bottom half of the 5th here for the Dudes, giving up 3 runs. That one is skied foul. Here comes the first pitch to Marshall, fouled.
And she has struck out just 2. I think 1. Yep.
0-2 count. Severs. The pitch is just outside for ball 1.
The biggest rally we haven't had in any, folks, this is the second game I've broadcasted today. Haven't had an inning with 2 runs scored in almost 2 complete games.
And Severs' pitch is fouled off there by Marshall.
There's a clock on the fence usually, or down somewhere. He's got a clock down there. He started on the first one, the pitch.
That's when the 90 minutes starts?
Yeah, Phil comes over and syncs it with his clock, so he has it on his phone.
He's the coach?
Yeah, the coach Severs does.
So the 1-2 here from Severs.
Look at it, you know.
That one is foul.
I usually tell him, you know,
Down the right
tight game.
field line. So we'll do the 1-2 here again.
I know that
Severs, the 1-2, is swung on and missed. Nixon's throw down to first. Gets Marshall. Nice strikeout there by Severs, but 3 runs given up in the inning. 6-3 Seward leads in this championship. We'll be back for the top of the 6th.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com.
Welcome back here. If you're just tuning in,
York in the top of the 6th, number 15.
York has won over Lakeview and Holdridge to advance to the championship. They're playing Seward, who has beaten Crete in their semifinal matchup, and Northwest in their quarterfinal matchup. 2 talented teams here in this one. 2 talented pitchers in Kate Malale, who is committed to Creighton University, and in Carly Severs in York, who is committed to the University of Nebraska. And a 1-1 count here to Severs. Malale, the 1-1. And that one is hit into right center by Severs. Nice basket catch from the right fielder. Severs ain't too happy about that one.
Flies to Gina Brazy in right field for the first down. Number 14, the third baseman, Carson Zump.
So Zump up here in the top of the 6th. Big spot here if you're the Dudes. Heart of your lineup right now. Zump takes strike 1. Fouled back by Zump. And we'll do it again. And Zump takes that one for ball 1.
Which one? Fairbury's doing okay, right?
And the 1-2 is hit under the second baseman's glove into center by Zump. Nice one-out single there.
Carson Zump.
So that'll bring up Northwest.
Brings up number 27, the left fielder, Hannah Northwest. Marissa Harcrow on deck.
And Malale, first pitch offering to Northwest. And Northwest smokes that one into left as that one's going to get down. Zump gets over to third. Northwest with the double. One out now as Harcrow will come up to bat. Big inning here for the Dudes. Got to get these runs in.
Number 4, the right fielder, Marissa Harcrow. Morgan Peterson on deck.
She had a walk off. I mean, it was a run roll. It was a run roll.
She could use that one right now.
So the first pitch offered to Harcrow is a low for ball 1. The 1-0 is fouled back by Harcrow. Peterson on a deck for the Dudes. She is 1 for 2 in this ball game so far. Harcrow is 0 for 2. Pair of runners on here at third and second. 1-1 count for Malale. As Harcrow takes that one into right. Right fielder is back, and that one drops. Looks like she just lost it in the sun there out in right field. Costly mistake now as the Dudes have runners on the corners. Down by 2. 6-4. Seward leads. Peterson up to bat now. Abby Severs on the deck.
Batter number 35, first baseman Morgan Peterson.
Tough play for the right fielder. We'll see if she can shake that one off.
Abby Severs on deck.
In a big spot here in this championship matchup. As Peterson steps in. She's looking to bunt. And she just pulls back. Runner advances to second. So now a base hit could potentially tie this one up as 2 are in scoring position. Peterson up to bat as she calls time. And Peterson swings for strike 2. And the 0-2 is hit into right by Peterson. Harcrow comes around and is safe. Tie game here, 6-6. What a big spot there. What a big hit for Morgan Peterson as she ties this game up in the top of the 6th. And the Dudes still threatening here with 1 out.
With a single, it ties the score at
Well, what a
6.
championship game we got
Number
going
10,
here,
second baseman, Abby Severs.
as they're going to get a
Alexis Linder on deck.
courtesy runner. In for Peterson.
Pinch running for Peterson, the first base. Number 7, Caitlin Martin.
Well, nice hit there for Peterson to tie this one up. Abby Severs up to bat, 1 out, 1 on base. The first pitch from Malale is outside. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is low. Malale wanted that one. So 2-1 now. Hitters count for Severs. Malale, the 2-1, is hit on by Severs, and that is a bloop single that is just fair. Just fair down that third base side. So Caitlin Martin, the pinch runner in for Peterson, moves over to second. Excuse me, the courtesy runner for Peterson. So now that means Alexis Linder will come up with 2 on first and a second, 1 out. Chance here with a base hit to potentially bring in the game, the lead, take the lead here with a run.
Linder doubled the third inning.
Big spot for Linder. She doubled back in the third as she watches that off speed for ball 1. And here comes the offering to Linder as she is just early on it, got the barrel of the bat around it. Just early as she pulls it down the third base line. So that brings the count back to 1-1 for Malale. Martin and Severs on base for the Dukes. Linder up to bat. And the 1-1 is in there for strike 2. So 1-2 now. Malale, the pitch, is high to Linder. Ball 2. 2-2. What a spot here for sophomore Linder. Big chance in a huge game to put her team ahead. The 2-2 is in there for strike 3. Tough to swing at that off speed. So Riley will come up to bat.
Number 6, the shortstop, Laura.
The senior.
Riley's 2 for 3.
Well, earlier we were seeing her hit a 2-run home run to tie this game when New York trailed 2-0. Way back in the top of the third. And now we're all knotted up at 6. Dude scoring 3 this inning to tie the game. Looking for more. And the 1-0 is outside by Malale. Two-0 pitch hit by Riley out of the shortstop's glove. Runner will come home and score. 7-6.
RBI single.
Costly error there. Tough play though, as that ball was smote over towards shortstop. Just looks like it was in and out of the glove. And now Kylie Nitson will take her at bat here. 7-6. York leads. Runners on a first and a second. 2 outs. The first pitch offer to Nitson, and Nitson calls time. And that is outs. And that is on the outside part of the plate. 4 strike 1. And the 0-1 from Malale is swung on. Tough play, and that one drops. One will come in to score. Nitson moves over to second, and York is just running away with this inning. Scoring 5 in this one. They now take the lead 8-6. So second and third now. Carly Sievers up to bat. 2 outs in this one. Little 2-out rally here going for the Dukes. As Malale's first pitch is swung on by Sievers. That one is caught into center. As the Dukes fans were on their feet, as that one looked like it had a chance to carry out. As Malale stops the damage, but the damage has been done. 8-6. York leads. We'll be back in the bottom of the 6th.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
And welcome back to the Central Conference Softball Tournament. York versus Seward here in our final match, the championship. York just putting up 5 there in the top of the 6th, storming back from a 6-3 deficit to take the lead 8-6. Now Seward's Hamlin will lead off. Then the top of the order will be back to bat.
Leading off for Seward in the bottom of the 6th.
It'll be Hamlin, Carroll, and Brazzi this inning.
Third Carl on deck.
And Sievers, the first pitch offering to Hamlin, is swung on and popped up. Nice play by Abby Sievers.
Pops to Abby Sievers for out number 1. Back to the top of the order for number 12, the catcher.
Nice
Claire
job
Carl.
by Sievers. First pitch swinging was Hamlin.
Crazy on deck.
So just 1 down now. And York just 2 outs away from clinching this championship. The first pitch offer from Sievers is swung on and just gets by the second baseman, Abby Sievers. So Carroll reaches. That puts the tying run at the plate.
Brings the plate number 11, the right fielder, Gina Brazzi.
Brazzi
Bluejays 2 for 3, having singled in the
up
first
to
and
bat
third
now.
innings. Elena Goldsmith on deck.
She grounded out in her last at bat. She's 2 for 3 here this afternoon.
Now, for sure, you want to get the out, right? They're kind of playing the inroads.
Slapper.
Yeah.
Well, Seward down to their final 2 outs. Runner on a first. As the runner decides to take off, and she is in there safe with a steal. Risky move, but it pays off by the Blue Jays. So now a runner is in scoring position.
Kylie looks at not a shabby little catcher.
So the 1-0 pitch from Severs is on the way. And that is just outside. So 2-0 count.
She asked him what that pitch was. She came in by the way, I wonder if she was asking what that pitch was.
You the third baseman?
Or the pitcher. Severs.
Well, the 2-0 pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed. Back to 2-1. Still a hitter's count for Brazzi.
Takes the out.
Severs looking over towards the dugout, getting the pitch call. Now she looks down at the armband. The 2-1 pitch is on the way from Severs. And it just outside as Nixon tries to frame that one. So a 3-1 count here for Brazzi. Runner over at second. 1 out. Severs 3-1 is high. So tying run over at first.
Number
Winning
21,
run at the
first
plate.
baseman, Elena Goldsmith.
Goldschmidt certainly has the power
Lindsay Flesner on deck.
to hit a home run in all parts of the ballpark.
They tied it. It would have surprised you if they tied it. It would have surprised you if they tied it.
Well, this is a gal that put one out in the other field. I don't know what the wind was doing over there,
Very much breezes. Zero flights.
but, well, that flies
Oh,
seemed
but you know,
So 2 on here. Goldsmith in a big spot. Down to their final 2 outs are the Blue Jays here in this championship. Severs, the first pitch is low and away for ball 1.
Derek, you do that other game.
Here comes the 1-0 from Severs. And that is just outs. Oh no, that's in there for strike 1. Just caught the outside part of the plate.
We had a situation
While tying run over at first, 1-1.
ran twice.
The pitch
She came in as a pinch runner later.
is low and away for ball 2. So hitters count here for Goldsmith. Want to keep that tying run out of scoring position if you are the Dukes.
This was in the same half.
yeah, we tried to do that.
Yeah. They were just.
And the 2-1 offering from Severs is low and away.
Just for that reason. Luckily, it didn't.
And they're going to say she did not swing as Nixon called for the appeal.
This is getting pretty crucial here.
So 3-1 is the count. Big pitch here for Severs. Doesn't want to walk Goldsmith. And that one is inside, and she does. So tying run now at second base in scoring position as Flesner will come up. Winning run over at first.
Number 3.
A ball hit in the gap could end this game.
Haley Blecker on deck.
As assistant coach Phil Severs will come out and talk to the infield. And Lindsay Flesner, the junior for the Blue Jays, will be up to bat here. One of her might be one of her biggest bats of her career here.
She had 27.
Trying to win the conference championship for Seward.
Lindsay Flesner, David Blecka on deck.
Winning run over at first. A single here could tie this ball game.
Mason in ahead of the bag.
And that one is fouled back. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1, bases loaded here for Flesner. That ball is outside.
She's an arm dancer. She's talking about last year.
1-1 count.
But they were stealing.
Severs the pitch. Is in there for strike two.
They might have 626 years.
Big spot here.
26 years. And one's the ball and location and all that stuff. And
Severs, the 1-2, is popped up into center. Riley there to make the play. And 2 outs now.
Pops to Lauren Riley for the second out.
So Seward down to their final out of this tournament.
The batter number 22, the designated player, Haley Blecka.
Blecka will get a chance
Jake Mullally on deck.
to tie this game or potentially win it. Down 8-6. Severs, the first pitch, is outside for ball one.
Batters have 10 seconds to get into the box, and the pitcher's got 20 seconds.
And here comes the 1-0 from Severs. Swung on and missed by Blecka. So 1-1 count.
what, just kind of a silent count.
Well, yeah, just kind of in your hitter. So as soon as the pitcher throws it back to the pitcher, you just 10 for the batter.
And the 1-1 offering from Severs is low for ball two. Well, hitters count here for Blecka. If you're Severs and the Dudes, you want to attack Blecka here as Mullally will be up to bat next. You don't want to have to face her with the game on the line. And that one is outside. Severs didn't like the call. 3-1. Bases loaded. Walked, scores 1 run here. And the 3-1 pitch is high for ball 4, and Severs definitely doesn't like that call. Well, that'll put the tying run over at third. Potential game-winning run
Number 8,
at
the
second
pitcher,
base.
Kate Mullally.
8-7 game now as Kate Mullally steps up to the plate. The senior for the Blue Jays, as Coach Severs will come out and talk to the team.
I don't think she's been out there. I think Phil went out there once. Out of conference.
The Dudes just 1 out away from taking this conference championship. Well, 8-7 here is Mullally at bat. Pitcher versus
I
pitcher.
have no idea about the yellow.
Division 1 versus Division 1. Here we go.
He didn't.
And the Seward coach gonna come talk to the umpire.
So maybe that needs to be a lesson. Okay.
What would that be?
And they're gonna have a courtesy runner over at first. And here comes the first pitch from Severs. And that is low for ball one.
This is red.
What a tough spot here if you're Severs and the Dukes.
Nebraska versus
1 out away, but the bases are loaded. And that one is hit short over towards second. On to first, and the Dukes win.
For the final out of
The
game.
Dukes have just won the Central Conference softball tournament over Seward, defeating them 8-7. What a game it was. What a tournament it has been. Make sure you tune in tonight to see Sydney at York football.
In just a moment. We'd like to thank all
And
the
we'll
fans
be
for coming
back
out.
there for that at 7 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in today. York is your Central Conference softball champions.
Whatever you do. And now presenting medallions to York coach Danielle Severs to present to her team. Congratulations to the York Dukes. For the Dukes, they had 8 runs on 11 hits and no errors. For the Seward, they had 7 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher, Carly Severs. The losing pitcher, Kate Mullally. In a game well played by both teams. Once again, thank you for attending. Drive safely, and please pick up any trash in your area and throw it one of the receptacles as you leave the York Ballpark complex. York will be back in action early next week as they travel to Crete for the final regular season game of the season. And next Thursday begins the B3 district right here at the York Ballpark complex with 7 teams coming to town. Once again, thank you for attending.
Unplug that charger there for me, please. Thank you. Well, are they all ready to do Major League Baseball or softball?
Alright, so we got a funny hum in here. The fact that all of these are compressing, I don't like that, and I'm not sure.
Reminder to you York fans that the York Duke football team takes on
that
Sydney
should be
tonight at 7 p.m. at East Hill Stadium. We hope that you can come over and share this great victory in softball with all the football players and wish them best of luck as they take on the Sydney Red Raiders. 7 p.m.
Right. It's a dead ball. Is he gonna ball or strike? No, if